Hello, beautiful souls. I would love to offer you a sleep hypnosis. And this hypnosis is a downloads meditation that when you listen to it, it reprograms you on all levels of being. And what inspired this is that when I recorded Cleopatra Codes 1, some of my clients said that they had the best sleep ever and that their anxiety completely dissolved. And so I would love for you to listen to these codes, these downloads, these activations, this reprogramming, restoring, recoding of self on all levels, including your DNA. Um, as you sleep or as you deeply daydream and meditate. So it's almost like you're not doing anything, you're just relaxing, you're just healing, you're almost asleep or you're asleep and you're listening to the codes and they're just entering into your consciousness and they're shifting your perception, they're shifting the way that you think, the way that you feel, the way that you perceive life and your identity. And so I'm really excited for you because these codes, even though they may come across as esoteric and highly spiritual because we're channeling Cleopatra energy, it's really just an archetype to anchor into the physical life that we live and for you to experience an exquisite, extraordinary, sublime, uh, majestic, ecstatic life. I mean, this is why we're here. We're here to fully live. We're here to live it up. And as divine feminine women, we are multidimensional. We have such a pure heart. We're very creative. We are able to have this depth to us that is otherworldly. And I really just want to bring out all the dormant and latent potentials within you so that you can transform in the way that you need it the most. So I'd love for you to just take a deep breath in. It's going to be a slow downloads meditation because it is a theta reprogramming. It's going to put you into a trance. It's going to reprogram your way of showing up. Okay. Uh, you can set an intention for the session, whatever you want to work on, whether you want to release some body shame, whether you want to work on your business, whether you want to call in more abundance, whether there's an emotional block that you're experiencing at the moment, whether you're attached, um, whatever's coming up for you. It's post full moon vibes, and we're all being impacted in our own way because we're all going through transformation. And transformation isn't always like comfortable, basically, is what I want to say. Transformation is sometimes uh, you going through the discomfort and making the changes that you need to make in order to fully step into that new version of yourself that you know is ready to be birthed, that is actually like it's like hello, you're the butterfly now. Everything's different because you're the butterfly now and you have wings. And you need to learn how to use those wings. And you're going to find a new tribe. You're going to find a new environment. Everything's going to be different moving forward. And we go through these life transitions on a regular basis. Life will present these transformative periods of time. So it does require a lot of support, a lot of self-reflection and contemplation and space. It's very important that you give yourself space as you transform, that you give yourself rest, that you hydrate yourself, that you look after yourself, and that you are in loving, tender care at all times. It is the number one key to all of this is I give myself unconditional love. I know how to give myself unconditional love. I give myself grace. I know how to give myself grace. I am worthy and deserving of giving myself grace and unconditional love. The way that I am with others is the way that I am with myself when it comes to supporting, loving, and holding space. Okay. So allow yourself to carve out some time to be in a very relaxed state, whether you're almost asleep or you're sleeping. Okay. As you breathe in and out, we're setting up the scene for you to receive pure source light, pure unconditional love. And I just want you to feel that pure unconditional love wrap all around you as if they're angel wings just wrapping around you, hugging you. May any angels that love you unconditionally, such as Archangel Michael, love and support you, hold space for you, gift you with grace, with divine protection. We're going to begin with Cleopatra energy codes relating to the inner child. Breathing in, breathing out. As you inhale, you smile. And as you exhale, you smile. Softening your breath. I know what it feels like to feel completely safe in my body. I trust that I am protected, loved, and cared for at all times. I know how to create a safe inner sanctuary for my inner child. Breathe. I release fear and anxiety from my nervous system. I know how to feel grounded and secure even when life changes. I feel safe being seen, heard, and known for who I truly am. I trust that the universe supports me in all ways, always. I release the fear of abandonment and know I am always held by God. Breathe. I know how to self-soothe and bring calm to my inner child. I am safe to be vulnerable and authentic. I release the belief that I am not enough. I know how to feel worthy without needing external validation. I know what it feels like to feel inherently valuable and significant, and I do. I release the programming of needing to achieve to feel loved. I allow Cleopatra's wisdom to remind me of my divine worth. Breathe. I know how to trust my worthiness even when I make mistakes. Take a deep breath in. I release any feelings of shame or guilt about who I am. I know how to stand tall in my worth as God's child. I feel safe and deserving of the best that life has to offer, and I allow this. I know how to walk with the quiet confidence of a queen. As you breathe, allow yourself to relax deeper and deeper and deeper. Breathing in, breathing out. As you breathe, allow yourself to smile or gently release tension. I know how to connect with the playful, joyful essence of my inner child. I give myself permission to play, laugh, and experience life's wonders. I know what it feels like to be lighthearted and carefree. I give myself permission. I allow myself to experience joy without guilt or fear. I trust that life is safe and meant to be enjoyed. I know how to bring fun and creativity, laughter, and joy into my daily life. I know how to discover and cherish my sense of humor and share it with others. I know how to release the belief that being playful is childish or irresponsible. I know that I am safe to express my inner child's wonder and imagination. I know how to find joy even in the simplest moments. My inner child feels seen, heard, and cherished at all times because I gift that to her or him. I know what it feels like to soothe my nervous system with ease. I am capable. I trust my ability and capability to calm myself when overwhelmed. I release all imprints, fragments, distortions of overwhelm. I release the fight or flight response from my body. I know how to return to a state of peace after feeling triggered. I understand my emotions and know how to process them safely. I am safe to feel, release, and heal my emotions. I trust the wisdom of my body and nervous system. I allow Cleopatra's energy to anchor me into divine calm from the creator's perspective and definition of Cleopatra's energy. My nervous system is balanced, regulated, and peaceful, and I feel that. I know how to hold myself with compassion when I feel anxious. I know what it feels like to feel complete, confident, and self assured. I release the fear of being seen or heard. I trust my voice as a divine instrument of truth. Take a deep breath in and out. I know how to speak up for myself with clarity and strength. I release the fear of speaking my truth. I know how to speak up safely and feel held by God when speaking up at all times. I know what it feels like to feel confident, even in unfamiliar situations. I trust that my voice deserves to be heard. I release the belief that others' opinions define me. I know how to embody Cleopatra's magnetic presence. My voice carries the wisdom of the divine, and I trust its power. I release the belief that I am being judged in social situations. I know what it feels like to feel safe and relaxed around others. I know how to engage with others with confidence and ease, calm and regulation at all times. I know how to release the habit of overthinking my interactions. I trust that being myself is enough. I know how to perform with ease, grace, and natural confidence. I release performance anxiety and allow my authentic self to shine. I feel safe in the spotlight, knowing I am supported. I know how to connect with others from the heart without fear. I know how to allow Cleopatra's wisdom to guide my inner child toward self mastery. I know how to access the archetypal energy of Cleopatra for guidance. I know how to embody Cleopatra's discernment in relationships. I allow Cleopatra to teach my inner child emotional resilience. I receive the codes of royal confidence and grace from Cleopatra. I trust Cleopatra's energy to help me release fear of failure. I know how to embody regal self respect in all situations. I trust Cleopatra's energy to help me release fear of failure. I trust Cleopatra's energy to help me release fear of my own God power and success. I know how to embody regal self respect in all situations. I know how to receive the codes of ancient wisdom for my modern life. I know how to carry myself with queenly poise and dignity. I trust Cleopatra's presence as a loving mentor for my inner child. I know how to honor myself with devotion of a goddess. I know what it feels like to deeply love and accept myself. I know how to release self-respect, self-criticism. I know how to allow self-respect and release self-criticism, embracing unconditional self-compassion, and I do. I trust that I am enough exactly as I am. I know how to maintain my sovereignty in relationships from the Creator's perspective and definition of sovereignty. I am safe to embody my feminine power. I trust my inner wisdom and intuition without second guessing. I know how to say no with clarity and ease. My inner child feels cherished, honored, and protected by my adult self. I know what it feels like to receive financial abundance with ease. I trust that God is my provider and divine provision is always present. I release scarcity consciousness and step into prosperity from the Creator's perspective and definition of prosperity. I know how to breathe deeply and how to create wealth through inspired action. I trust that money flows to me as I walk in divine alignment. I am worthy of receiving wealth and abundance always. I release limiting beliefs about money and prosperity. I know what it feels like to feel safe, receiving more than enough. I trust the divine timing of my financial success. Money is simply an extension of God's love, and it flows to me freely. I release the need to control everything around me. I know how to relax into the flow of divine timing. I release perfectionism and trust my authentic self is enough. I release addictive thought patterns and behaviors that no longer serve me. I trust that my imperfections are part of my divine uniqueness. I release the belief that I must fix or save others. I know how to stand in my power without fear or shame. I know what it feels like to feel free from mental fixation. I release the habit of people pleasing and trust my truth. As you breathe, allow a beautiful golden temple of rose scented air and shimmering pillars of light move through you. Cleopatra's energy stands within this temple, radiant, regal, and warm. Divine source of all that is, I call upon the presence of Archangel Michael, the spirit of Cleopatra, and the highest realms of love and truth. I ask for the complete activation of these inner child codes for myself to take place now, to integrate into every cell of my being. May my inner child be wrapped in the wisdom, love, and protection of Cleopatra's essence. May my nervous system be balanced, my heart be opened, and my soul be empowered. Let the child within feel safe to shine, play, love, and fulfill itself and its divine mission. May the voice of the inner child be liberated to speak truth, creativity, and joy. May prosperity, purpose, and confidence flow with ease. I command these activations now. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you take a deep breath in and out. I walk as a goddess on earth, knowing that all are divine. I am sovereign, whole, and radiant in my divine essence. I release the need for external approval or validation. I know how to connect with others from a place of wholeness, from the Creator's perspective and definition of wholeness. I trust that I am enough in any room with any person. I know how to honor others' greatness without abandoning my own. I release the belief that others are better or more worthy than me. I embody my own divinity and stand in my power. I know what it feels like to see others as equals without diminishing myself. I release the habit of placing others on a pedestal. I trust that my authenticity is enough. I know how to maintain my energetic boundaries in social spaces. I feel confident in sharing my truth without fear. I release the belief that I am being judged and allow my light to shine. I know what it feels like to be grounded and present with others. I release the fear of vulnerability and embrace my authentic self. Take a deep breath in. I trust myself to handle social situations with ease. I am safe to connect with others without fear of judgment. I release and I know how to release social anxiety and embody confidence in all interactions. I know how to feel safe being seen and heard in social settings. I trust that simplicity and surrender lead me to success. My mind is calm, centered, and attuned to divine truth. I release the need to control, fix, or manage others. I know how to trust the present moment without obsessive thinking. I am free from the habit of comparing myself to others. I know how to navigate life without needing external validation. I release the fixation on outcomes and stay open to miracles. I know how to let go of perfectionism and trust in divine alignment from the Creator's perspective and definition of divine alignment. I release the fixation on outcomes and stay open to miracles. Miracles happen every day, all day. I let go of perfectionism and I know how to release addiction. I release the addiction to overanalyzing and I step into divine clarity now and always. I know how to release addictive patterns and feel whole without them. My heart is unattached, yet deeply present in each moment. I live in surrendered devotion to God's will. I know how to maintain my inner stillness regardless of external chaos. I trust that divine timing always serves my highest good. I embody inner peace, even amidst the external uncertainty. I know how to let go with ease and grace. I am the master of letting go. I am safe to surrender to the divine flow. I release attachments to people, outcomes, and external validation. I trust the unfolding of life and release the need to control outcomes. I know what it feels like to practice divine detachment without being distant. Money serves me as I serve the divine. It flows effortlessly. I am in energetic alignment with divine providence from the Creator's perspective and definition of divine providence. I release guilt around receiving wealth and allow myself to prosper. I know how to align my financial decisions with divine wisdom. I am a channel for divine wealth and I use it for good. I trust that money flows to me as I live my mission. I know how to receive financial abundance with grace and ease. I release scarcity consciousness and embody divine prosperity from the Creator's perspective and definition of divine prosperity. I trust that my needs are met by God's infinite abundance. I know what it feels like to live with divine provision supporting me. I know how to speak with confidence regardless of the audience. I communicate effortlessly from my heart and soul. I am a divine messenger of God's wisdom, and my voice is a sacred portal and tool. I release performance anxiety and trust that my voice is enough. I feel safe being seen, heard, and understood. My words carry the vibration of truth and divine frequency. I know how to communicate with love, clarity, and impact, and I do. I am confident and articulate when sharing my wisdom. I know what it feels like to speak with authority and the grace of a goddess. My body is a reflection of divine harmony and power. I release societal conditioning and own my natural goddess form. I trust my body's wisdom and communicate with it intuitively. I know what it feels like to walk with the poise of a goddess. My body radiates beauty, health, and vitality effortlessly. I know how to nourish and care for my body with love and reverence. I embody the grace, elegance, and strength of Cleopatra herself. I release shame, guilt, and comparison around my body. I honor my body as a sacred vessel of divine energy. I know what it feels like to have the body of a goddess, strong, radiant, healthy, youthful, and magnetic. My heart is complete and full of divine love, regardless of external circumstances. I allow life to surprise me with miracles beyond what I can imagine. I trust that my wholeness magnetizes relationships of true resonance. I know what it feels like to feel enough exactly as I am. Breathing in, breathing out. I release the fear of being alone and embrace the peace of solitude. I know how to be fulfilled while staying open to external blessings. I am safe to be independent and interdependent simultaneously. I trust that as I anchor in my wholeness, love and life will surprise me. I release the belief that I need someone or something outside of me to feel whole. I know how to feel whole and complete within myself. I trust that as I anchor in my wholeness, love and life will surprise me. I release the belief that I need someone or something outside of me to be whole. I know how to feel whole and complete within myself at all times, all day, every moment of the day. My creativity is limitless because I am connected to infinite source energy. I am and I feel worthy of success and recognition for my divine gifts without attachment. I know what it feels like to trust the timing of my creative flow. I am focused, productive, and aligned with my highest creative potential. I allow divine inspiration to flow through me with ease. Always. I know how to balance my mission with my well-being. I am safe to prioritize my mission without fear of rejection or judgment. I release distractions that pull me away from my soul's work. I trust that my creativity is a direct channel from God. I know how to focus on my mission with clarity and divine provision, divine precision, divine clarity, divine knowing, divine connection. My self-worth is inherent, unshakable by external opinions or circumstances. I am safe being sovereign, whole, and complete within myself. My self-worth is inherent, unshakable by external opinions or circumstances. I am safe being sovereign, whole, and complete within myself. I trust my intuition to guide me in knowing when to open and when to protect my energy. My self-worth is inherent, unshakable, unshaken by external opinions or circumstances. I am safe being sovereign, whole, and complete within myself. I trust my intuition to guide me in knowing when to open and when to protect my energy. I know how to walk with regal confidence of a goddess. I am worthy of being treated with the highest respect and reverence. I release the need to over-explain or justify my boundaries. I know what it feels like to be treated with the highest reverence. I know what it feels like to honor my time, energy, and presence as sacred. I am safe to say no without guilt and to say yes with full alignment. I know how to set boundaries with grace, clarity, and power. I know what it feels like to embody unshakable self-worth in every cell of my being. I command and activate these codes of divine purpose, feminine leadership, heart-based expression, and God-conscious embodiment for the highest good of all present now. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. I am a divine expression of God in human form, here to serve with love. I feel God's love as the foundation of my existence. I trust God's timing, wisdom, and grace in my life. I walk as a living embodiment of God consciousness from the highest perspective of all that is. I know how to surrender to divine love fully. I remember that I am always one in union with God. I feel God's presence in my heart, mind, and body always. I trust that I am divinely guided, protected, and supported. I live my life as a vessel of divine will. I know what it feels like to be one with God in every moment. My success is inevitable because I walk with God. I feel motivated, clear, and inspired every day. I know how to take aligned action toward my goals. I trust in my ability to manifest my heart's desires. I embody the frequency of divine prosperity. I know what it feels like to receive success with ease. I am capable of achieving anything I set my heart toward. I trust that success flows when I am aligned with God. I know how to align my goals with divine purpose. I trust that only truth remains as illusions dissolve. I know how to let go and make space for miracles. I am at peace with the ending of old cycles. I release fear-based identities and step into my divine truth. I trust that as illusions fade, clarity is revealed. I am safe in the unknown, for God is my foundation. I surrender attachments with grace and peace. I know what it feels like to let go of what no longer serves me with safety. I trust the dissolving of old patterns and identities. I know how to release illusions and see clearly through God's eyes. I know what it feels like to be the light of God on earth. I know how to hold the frequency of light even in darkness. I trust that my presence is a gift to the world. I walk with the light of divine consciousness radiating through me. I am here to embody the light of heaven on earth. I am a beacon of hope, love, and peace. I am safe to shine fully and unapologetically. I know how to ground my light in practical action. I am a lighthouse for those seeking the truth. My light is eternal, infinite, and divinely guided. I know what it feels like to speak with authenticity from the heart. I trust my voice as a divine instrument of truth. I feel safe expressing my truth without fear of judgment. I know how to communicate with clarity. I know how to communicate with compassion. My words carry healing frequencies. I am a voice of love, wisdom, and truth in this world. I am confident in sharing my heart's wisdom. I speak from a place of divine knowing. I know how to communicate my mission clearly and powerfully. My words are encoded with the vibration of heaven on earth. I know what it feels like to live from my heart center. I trust my heart as the compass for my decisions. I know how to drop into the heart with ease, even in challenging moments. I understand the power of heart-centered leadership. I claim my inner leader. I feel safe being vulnerable and authentic from heart. I know how to hold others with love while maintaining self-sovereignty. I live in harmony with the intelligence of my heart. I communicate from the heart with clarity and love. I know how to reconnect with my heart's wisdom whenever I need it. My heart is the temple of divine love. I trust the cosmic wave of divine timing in my life. I know how to ride the waves of change with peace and power. I understand that divine time is always working in my favor for my highest benefit. I am synchronized with the cosmic rhythms of my soul and spiritual journey. I know what it feels like to let go and trust God's plan wholeheartedly, and I do. I flow with cosmic cycles while staying grounded on earth. I know when to act and when to surrender. I am in alignment with the celestial forces guiding my mission. I trust the divine orchestration of my path. I am one with the cosmic waves of creation. I know what it feels like to have a heart of God beating with unconditional love. I trust the divine intelligence that moves through my heart. I am a beacon of God's light and truth. I live my life in service to the highest good of all. I embody the frequency of divine truth and compassion. I know what it feels like to live my soul's mission with clarity and grace. I am clear. I know how to trust my divine purpose, and I walk it with confidence. I know what it feels like to embody the essence of a divine leader with humility. I am aligned with my soul's contract for this lifetime. I am safe to expand into my fullest potential. I am the living embodiment of my soul's purpose, soul's mission, soul's calling on earth. I know how to speak my truth as a messenger of light. I understand how to serve with purpose while honoring my boundaries. I know how to align my daily actions with my highest soul's calling. I trust the divine timing of my mission unfolding perfectly. I am safe. I feel safe to expand into my fullest potentials and let myself fly. I embody the frequency of divine truth. I know how to hold the vibration of heaven while walking the earth. I am a vessel for God's love, grace, and wisdom. I have and I know how to surrender the ego to the divine flow. Every day, in every way, I feel God's presence within me, guiding me in all that I do. I trust the feminine flow to lead me in my mission. I know how to balance my feminine and masculine energies in leadership. I am a lighthouse of feminine leadership. I am safe to lead as a goddess on earth. I know what it feels like to lead with grace, magnetism, and intuitive wisdom. I embody Cleopatra's grace, wisdom, and power with ease. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. You are love in motion. And love, my dear one, is God's purest essence. Rest in this knowing you are and always have been divine. Until the next activation, sleep well, dream love.